Now I'm going to say a word, and while you're looking at me, while I'm standing up, and while you're sitting down, I need you to remember it throughout. Markings. What does markings mean to you? It could simply be when you take out your pen and you write something on your hand because you're either nervous, scared, anxious, lonely, upset, or happy. Or it can be something physical or emotional. Now to me, markings mean something. On the 3rd of January, I was born in Whipscross Hospital. On the 4th of January, I got transferred to Great Ormond Street Hospital. My mum and the doctors discovered that whenever they pressed on my belly, I would scream out in pain. This was because I had a cyst on one of my ovaries, and it was just as big as my stomach, but this was very rare. My mum and the doctors then had to decide whether to just take the cyst out or to take both the ovary and the cyst. Pause. That right there is an emotional marking. To me, when I heard my story, I was upset and angry that I couldn't make that decision for myself. Because it was my life, right? It was my decision, right? Well, my mum decided to take both. She didn't want to risk me growing up having to go to the hospital. And she did the right thing. So they took it out. Pause. That right there is a physical marking because all throughout my life, I had a long mark stretched across my stomach. And I hated it. Every time I looked in the mirror, I hated it. I used to think about all the things. I hated the pain that reminded me, the pain my mum went through, the pain that I went through, the pain that reminded me the decision I couldn't make. So let me take you back to the primary school days. PE, for example. Yes, I was my usual self, loud, talkative, happy, annoying. But my friends didn't even realize that I was always in that corner because I didn't want them to see my mark. I didn't want it to be that day when they say, Tashani, what's that? And for me to go, I don't know. I don't know because I don't want to tell you. I don't know because I don't want you to know. I don't know because I'm ashamed of it. Another example, year 6 swimming. All the other girls used to hurry up in the change rooms, get changed anywhere so they can jump in the pool. But with me and a few others, I went in the toilet because I didn't want them to see my mark. I didn't want it to be that day when they say, Tashani, what's that? And for me to go, I don't know because I don't even know myself. I don't know because I don't know because I hate it. And so I didn't tell them. But why didn't I tell them? I'm telling you my story now because I want to know what your mark is. Is it stopping you from striving for greatness? Is it stopping you from achieving your goal? Is it stopping you from telling your own story? Because that's what it used to do for me. Whenever I felt like I was stepping 2 steps forward, my mark was actually making me step 4 steps back. I stopped letting my mark define who I am. The only thing I'm letting define who I am is my name. My name is Tashani. It means marvelous child. Some of you may agree, and some of you may not agree, but that's who I am. Who are you, and what's your marking?